So we got the plates off. So here's what we're looking at with this exhaust. It's all coming off here shortly. So I'm putting the OE downpipes back on. But what we have is an Acura rear section into a catless mid pipe. And then we've got some sort of aftermarket downpipes. If you want these downpipes, call me. I'll sell them to you cheap. Got lots of cheap 1M stuff. I don't know what downpipes these are.
I'll get a close in.
But I got new gaskets. And this is magical.
I got it on there.
That we've got a bunch of hands. Because I think doing these is frustrating. And so you can have one guy tap out another guy when you get frustrated trying to get the bolts up there. But the key with these, from what I understand, is the V-bands up at the very top here. You need to make sure the V-bands are oriented properly so that we don't end up with it hitting the wastegate. Hits the wastegate, car goes limp. Seems like if you breathe incorrectly with this N54, limp. If you turn left at the wrong degree, limp mode. If you yell at it incorrectly, limp mode.
Hey Max, can you give me a 3/8 drive extension?
15.
We're working on removing, you have to drop the steering rack.
It's probably 2.5 or 3, right? We'll have to look at the...
Brandon's going to work on our diff since he's our resident diff change expert.
Yeah. It's really easy.
And we got, just make sure that's not the manual trans. Is that the diff?
It says limited slip.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah, yeah.
140.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just drain and fill right here.
Yeah.
It'll be so easy. We just need these guys.
So if you,
External torque.
so if you turn the knob,
Allen key.
if you turn the knob on that, this thing, the black knob on the bottom, then you can pull it up. You can pull the tray all the way up top if you need to.
Yeah.
So you can lift up. Just a little bit, yeah. And then just lift up. You know, you got it plenty. There you go. You can go as high or low as you need it to go. I know you're used to laying on your back to do this.
Still used to the old school.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's, if you scoot it a little bit, that's probably okay. Drain bolt, fill bolt.
Done.
Pretty much, yeah. We just have to know. Usually you put 2.5 or something like that. Really, you put it up until it starts dripping, usually.
Yeah.
So, but I usually like to check what people do online just to see. So you're not filling it with one and then all of a sudden it's...
You gonna go watch yourself online?
Yeah,
watch your own video of yourself doing it wrong?
Well, you'll never forget that.
Yeah. So in fairness to me, yesterday, you guys have to confirm, I did some work, right?
Yep.
Today, probably not gonna happen. I gotta capture this video. And maybe eat some more chips. This truly is a bonanza.
Coming down now.
Okay.
I'll come down now.
You guys are freaking.
No coming down. Really? The guy on the video mic didn't do it from the top.
Because he twisted the
You gotta disconnect the O2 sensors. They connect up top.
You
What?
can do it without, but you do it.
My arms aren't long enough nor skinny enough to get up there.
Yeah. My biceps are too big.
That's my problem.
So here's whatever this downpipe is, or sorry, center pipe, mid pipe. This will all be replaced with the new. Actually, this is not too bad. I don't know what this is. All right, what's going on here? What's the problem?
Got the stock
No problems.
downpipe in.
These guys,
I need a clamp right now.
I need some light.
Oh, God. Blinding.
There's things you got to do, Mike, for the people.
Sorry, people. Sorry, people.
All right, so second downpipe, the back one. Oh, you're putting this is the OE.
This is OE.
Oh shoot, you're like 2 steps ahead of me. I've been eating too many cookies.
Where you been?
Eating cookies.
Things are happening quick.
Well, we got the transmission fluid flowing. So you got drain bolt and drain bolt and the fill bolt. So we might as well hit that while we're at it. We also got some oil. I'm just gonna do Mobil 1 because I didn't have AMSOIL and I don't want to go get it. So we do Mobil 1, set it up.
I don't think this is gonna screw.
Yeah, just hold it on. Maybe you can just hold it in place.
Okay.
These things never frickin' work.
Some tape on it. There's a duct tape.
You just hold it in there and just push.
Hold it.
Just
Hold
jam.
it and pump it.
I'm trying to think.
Single week.
Don't get that thing stuck in there.
We have another pump if we break it.
I was looking up. And then
Dropping a plastic clip down in the trans. Cut that plastic thing
Yeah,
off the
that's the
end.
thing is you can shove it. Yeah.
Yeah, cut that stupid thing off the tube and jam the tube in there straight. All right, so here's our aftermarket downpipes. And there's a gasket. So I got new gaskets. So I got gaskets for this side for the OE, and then there's a donut, like a carbon donut gasket that goes up into the turbo flange that you had to get as well. So I got new connections there. I don't know what kind these are. Doesn't really matter. Just adding restriction back in. So there's the aftermarket downpipes. Somebody wants these, let me know. Oh, here you go. These are AFE downpipes.
Yeah.
Sweet. You can get some money back on these. A lot of dudes in one spot here.
It's getting warm under here.
Sorry, just farted. So what did it take?
Like one
Quart
and
and a
a
half? Like 1 1/3? 1 1/3?
I can't be, no, it should be like 3.
No.
No, because if I get the front,
It's coming out.
you have to bend the bracket back.
yeah, screwdriver.
You don't have to tell me.
We can
Big screwdriver.
Google it again.
Top
but
drawer. Top drawer.
It was draining out. I mean, it's
Yeah, I mean, it's
it was
fresh fluid
empty.
that's draining.
Yeah,
It was empty.
I don't know about this one.
You got enough to drain it and fill it in.
Yeah? I mean, there's a whole other bottle.
Yeah.
It only took a
People
bottle and a
online
third.
it said only like 2, but this isn't even 2. This is like 1.
Yeah.
That's the weird part.
That's why I think there's another bolt somewhere, but whatever.
Really?
It's semi-clean now.
Well, there shouldn't be another drain bolt.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Is it back there?
It's too late now. We're rolling with this. Sorry, Brandon and I were having philosophical discussions about life and business, and so yeah, I got a little sidetracked. I missed stuff. All right, show me what we got here.
Alright, so
Yeah, I can't really do it. It's just the...
yeah, the downpipes are back.
Oh shoot, the whole exhaust on.
Yeah, and these were routed wrong from
Yeah.
what we did them before, so we routed them correctly, looped them around. These could actually get plugged.
All our O2 sensor wires you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So these are routed right
So the
now.
factory downpipes back on.
New donut gaskets up top, new flange gaskets here,
Good. Perfect.
mid pipes back on.
Did any of that? I guess all the bolts. We didn't need any of that.
No,
It's
we
not the
didn't
correct.
need
Not the right.
it. It wasn't correct. So we didn't need it
Yeah,
anyway.
that's the right way.
But all your flange gaskets were right in the donut gaskets, so those are all in.
Why don't you take the drain out?
Don't strip my drain bolt.
haven't even
So
turned
there's-
it one turn yet.
Come on.
Because you have the pivot on there, man. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. It's loose. It is loose.
Oh, it is?
It broke.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It actually broke.
All right, so we're dumping the oil now while we're up here, and this car is good to go. Is it way better doing this on a lift than on your back
yeah.
with a extractor? I shouldn't have bought the extractor. I'm never going to use the extraction part. I should have just bought the regular tank.
Yeah, if you're doing it off the lift, the extractor is perfect.
Oh, is that a level indicator? I don't know. Oh, sick. I had no idea. I was wondering, like, how am I going to know when this thing's full? That's amazing. The question is, what do I do with the oil?
You gotta take it.
You gotta take it to AutoZone. So you're gonna have to drain it into containers. And
Really?
then take it to AutoZone.
Is that where you take it?
Or I think tire shops or something.
I may or may
May
not have allegedly just kind of stuck it in the bottom of the trash can. It is Florida. Everything goes. So once we get the oil change, then
Put the covers back on.
We're gonna.
then we can tune it. We're gonna go. What we're gonna do is I have the Cobb access ports. We're just gonna do Cobb stage 1,
From the top.
and then we have to put another coat of EXO on, and then this car is
And you
done.
lower it down.
Drain bolts right there. Oil change on this is pretty simple. Drain bolt up top is where your filter is. That's it.
Do you need to clean your filter?
5W30. All right.
Slow drip.
Put the plug back in. I'm blaspheming here. I didn't buy a new plug and crush washer, so we're just going back in with the OE. I'll get one next time. Actually, it probably won't be a next time. We're putting Mobile 1 5W30 in here. All right, so underside of the car, it's all good. Tray's back on. Exhaust is back on. Downpipes are done.
Yeah.
Diff's done. Trans is changed. will be, I wish I had the exhaust, but we'll be changing out the exhaust to the new HMS here shortly. But the thing that stinks is this is probably going to sound great as is. But I like new stuff anyway.
You have, you have the right.
Huh?
You have the socket for the cap.
No.
You don't have that.
I'm just going to have to muscle it.
What's your Matt Moore? Come on.
You and I have one of those.
We're gonna use your janky
It's
channel
like
locks.
I think I got a Porsche one, I think.
Yeah, it's probably different.
a big one.
So we need to change that.
$30 tool.
I have one.
But I'm saying they probably have the
It
caps
works on like
replaced.
every car.
I know, but it's just stupid that you have to have it.
Back to AutoZone.
No.
Gee whiz, man.
It's tight.
Do you have any rubber you can put in there?
Where's the closest
Oh.
BMW dealership? Did you say it's like 40 minutes?
Miami.
This is junk.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
That's it. Government trick.
Well, I'll add that to the list. My M3 has a
It has a little
nut.
bolts
Yeah,
on
it has
the
a
top.
nut on the top.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't have one after having all those M3s. Because
What?
I have that in the M3, the M5. I use it for all those cars.
Fresh washer was in here.
Oh, definitely.
Oh man.
Put it back up. Well, we haven't added oil yet. We can put it
can.
back. Oh yeah.
Nah.
What's
not?
this little,
We need
What's
a
this little green one?
a sacrificial.
Alright, so we got the filter out. I don't, yeah, that's another thing I need to add to the list, a little turkey baster. I don't know how that extractor thing, I guess you have to hook up air to it, right?
I think it probably uses like vacuum or insurance.
Shoot, we should. These are our coating towels, our sacrificial coating towels. We got 50 of them in there.
little oil.
Do this. There we go.
So there goes that. It's hard to capture this on camera, you guys are too fast.
Are we gonna change this deal?
Some fresh oil on it.
So is this like trash now?
Here's our new, do we have the right filter?
Well, that other one's
Did we check the size?
That's where the oil comes in.
Alright.
Yeah, it's the right one.
Okay.
I have a lot of colors.
The one you just had?
Spot.
Throw away.
Let's not forget to put the oil in it. Everybody will assume that, hey, you put the oil in, I put the oil in.
Hey, why is it
Like-
knocking? Oh, that new tune.
We want to put that new crush washer in?
New
Yeah.
filter in.
We got to take it to drain a little rest of it out.
Okay.
Oh. Why are we reinstalling it for?
The oil cap's over here.
No, we're not changing the crush washer. We're just freaking putting the oil in. Screw that.
Still some old oil. That's the only thing.
This might be the slowest way.
Yeah.
Oh, we were supposed to put Castrol in this.
Oh,
That's right on the cap.
Oh, my bad.
what is it? 5W40?
It's gonna void the warranty, guys.
AutoZone brand oil will be fine.
Walmart. Then the yellow bottle.
I don't know. Whatever is in there.
We just start filling them up. You doing a funnel or are you gonna
Got
you're gonna big boy it?
Yeah, we got fun.
Got a funnel?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I have one. I got a bunch at home.
Well,
Alright, Shane.
precision oil pouring.
I'll actually follow you.
Anything.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm not feeling comfortable.
Why don't you do this?
I'm not feeling
Sideways. Do it sideways. No, that's not gonna work. Or if you get a piece of cardboard, we'll do it like this.
This is like the very first thing Shane did. Took these out, and rubber cleaned them so they weren't all white. Yuck. So now we got to do the battery. New battery. I need to get a new one of these. That's really janky.
Probably. Just needs to be vacuumed.
Yeah, but it's all greasy. I wonder if we could probably steam it, huh?
Yeah. Use that brush.
What brush?
There's a brush that came with the steamer.
So there's our battery. That's kind of cool. I mean, the battery and all the.
It's on the right,
Normally on the
usually.
right, yeah. So I can get that's the amp, I guess.
Yep.
I need to get a new one. It's like Bimmer Tech or whatever the other one is. I need to do
Plug
that.
and play.
Yeah, that's another thing I need to do with this car.
It doesn't have aftermarket sound, does it?
This no, it's just HKS. It's factory.
10 to.
Want some help?
Yeah, it should be 10.
I take the positive off first? I usually take negative off first.
Yeah.
So you don't electrocute yourself.
That's good.
Give like a piece of cardboard or something.
Or like a towel.
Yeah.
Wrap it in.
You got a charger? Hang on, hang on. You got a battery charger?
Yeah.
If you hook it up to the posts and you disconnect the battery, it'll keep everything alive if you got anything programmed on the car.
I don't.
Just like radio stations.
Yeah, because it all reset because we coded it the other day anyway, so everything's reset. Everybody's looking good. So we just put temporary, just put another screw in there, and then we're probably gonna hit the camber here. So what do you think? Can we camber this out?
Yeah, we just have to loosen the hat to get to the other adjuster screws and then drop we can use the lift. Yeah, we can do it. Just do both sides the same, but we have to loosen the hat to get it down far enough.
See, look, check out the rear. So this one looks good.
Yeah.
But the other side not so much. And that's probably why the other side was rubbing, why the aftermarket wheels were rubbing.
Why are they different?
See how
I see it, yeah.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah. And there's one over here.
off the batteries. Cleaning out underneath here. So now I'm sitting here in the office. The guys are out working on doing their thing and finishing everything up, and I got to come in here. I'm doing a discussion or talking about marketing yourself, social media for the G-Technic Summit. Since we were having the moderators weekend, I couldn't be there in Atlanta to give the speech, so I'm doing it here remotely on Zoom. So I'm set up here on camera with my microphone, ready to discuss. All right, so I'm live on the summit. There we go. I'm doing videoing you, videoing me.
Overview. So this is as the car is right now.
Yeah. So right now you got a ton of negative camber up front. It's probably, I don't even know how much, maybe 4 degrees or something like that compared to the back. So Matt wants to run some spacers up front, but as of right now, it rubs on the inner fender liner because it's got a lot of camber. So what we're gonna do is just eyeball it till we get to the line. So what I did was you have to loosen the top hat. The camber adjuster bolts are under here where you can't get to them. So you loosen the top hat, lift the car up, then you can get a ball Allen in there and adjust those. So what I did is I marked it where it was before, which was to the center of that bolt, was where that black line is. So I loosened it, adjust it just a half a bolt, and then it gives us this now, where we're about the same as the rear, which is probably just a couple degrees. I'm going to do the same to both sides, and then that'll get him in the ballpark so we can run his spacers, and then when he gets it aligned, if anything's off just a hair, they can adjust it then.
Yeah, you can definitely tell this one's sitting a little more
Yeah,
angled.
it's probably just moving it a little bit moves it 1.5 degrees or 2 degrees or something.
Yeah.
So anyway,
All right. Well, let's
Matt's
do
at
this
a meeting, so we're doing the filming for him.
We're taking over.
Yep, that's it.
All right. So let's do this
hijacking
one.
his channel.
All those sick angles now.
That's it. Keep the top hat from dropping in all the way.
So leave one of these guys on there. Okay.
Yeah, I mean you could leave all 3 actually. It wouldn't matter. It's going to go down the same amount, I suppose.
All right. So the car's raised up. First thing we're gonna do
Mark
is
this.
mark current position.
Yep.
Okay.
I know it's just to the center.
How do you know it's that bolt? It's not another bolt.
Because I just know I put a black mark on that bolt, so I knew which bolt I was measuring off of. So I'm just going to the center of the bolt to that line.
Yeah.
And what we did over there is we went basically half a bolt.
Well, I'm gonna do.
We're gonna do the same on this side as we did that side.
Battery,
Okay.
And then,
So now I'll loosen them up,
reset all
and you'll see the
the
slide.
oil service interval. Flash it to the stage 1.
That's when you need the battery.
Right.
And we're using a ball end socket, so you can see that can fit in on an angle.
Carly, I usually
Because without it,
start the call.
the strut tower's in the way.
Yeah, but your flash is different.
But the flash is supposed to have.
There it goes.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just move. See.
all around.
See now, if you look, let me move it. You can see. It
Oh
move,
my
see?
God.
See, that's how you move it. So
Okay.
now we can loosen these a little more. And what we'll do is go half a bolt.
Let me make sure.
They recommend
Oh.
north side of the 10 and
Now,
I want to be just a little more. That's pretty close to half a bolt right there. We want that black line to the edge of that bolt. Let me get a flashlight. So black line is now just to the edge of the bolt, just like the other side. Again, we're not doing this like, this isn't scientific here. We're just getting it as close as we can until Matt can take it and get it in line. So, I mean, we're within probably a 1/4 degree of either side.
It's
so
just temporary.
It's just temporary so he can get the close to the fitment he wants, just so he can get the spacers on so they don't rub to the inside. So that should just about do it.
Okay. So just tighten them down as is?
Yeah, tighten them, lock it in, and then we'll let the car back down. The bolts will come back through the top hat. We'll tighten them back down, and then we'll try the spacers. Make sure it doesn't rub.
Tightening up the hats. And we'll check out the camber.
Matt's new sonic tools.
Yeah, man. I'm surprised you didn't use the automatic. Alright, so after, it's gonna be tough to fit those spacers in still. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
I know, but
We moved it a good 5.
okay.
Maybe even more.
Cool. We have this on here because we're doing a tune in a little bit, so.
Like, I know these two are the misfires. But then there's a... I don't know if this is...
Just the weight of the wheels on it, probably.
Now we'll set it down and we'll hit it with torque wrench.
Let's do it.
torque wrench?
Yeah, I don't want to have 6 batteries in it.
Okay, well,
I think there's a regular one.
yeah, it's in one of these drawers. I saw it.
So that's with our 5mm spacers on. Looks like that might be the ticket.
It needs to be like the one behind or whatever.
Back when this was a baller car.
Yeah. Hey, it still is.
So we're in the baller M5.
39, man.
Yeah.
What's funny is the parking brake doesn't hold it. We're moving forward now. So.
M5 problems. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go grab some lunch. And
Where are we going?
I don't know. Where do you guys want to go?
Door open. Whose door's open?
Shouldn't it tell you which one?
Me?
The only one that
That's
you
good.
We can do the code and do the
What's the
programming, or we can do the
Alright.
programming and then do the coding. It's up to you.
Well, you can do both. Yeah.
simultaneously.
All right, so we're back from lunch. Coding.
Do the coding and do
You
Coating
do,
and coding.
You do the coding. I'll do the coating. Or we'll all do the coding.
You got
Coating.
4 people.
That's it. This is the worst video I've ever made. All right, so we got the car on the chargers. First thing we got to do is add the battery, right?
We're going to do the battery, and then we're going to reset the service interval too.
So you got a iCarly little OBD2 dongle thinger.
Yep.
Well, I was gonna do, we're gonna do the whole side here.
Do we think this is gonna work?
You guys do that.
Works every time I've ever done it.
Put the roof down.
So everybody's doing our exo coat, and then this sucker's done. We're gonna fire this thing up and see how much better it sounds. I gotta get this thing. Now what? How much is this thing? I need to get this. It's a couple $100, $300.
You buy the dongle, and then there's the app. There's a subscription.
It's like $50 for the subscription and $50 for
Okay,
the dongle.
so it's done.
All right, so let's hook up our cob and
Well, so let's check it. Yep,
yeah,
so it read
it's
it
giving
right,
all the serial number and everything.
Yep, everything's there.
Sweet.
And then the other thing we're gonna do is reset the service interval for the oil.
Is this thing where they have this for Porsche too?
I don't know. BMW, Mercedes, Mini works for Mini. That's why I have it. Of course, so you can do the brake service, brake fluid, vehicle check. I don't know, but obviously we did oil today.
How long you guys wait?
Reset that.
Yeah, so with this stuff you really need 2 towels to remove.
Yep.
It smears it around a bit.
So just turn it off. That.
So I've decided we're just going to go back to 93 linear throttle out of the box cob tune versus the the custom tune that we have, because we're back to factory downpipes, aftermarket charge pipe. We have the secondary cats deleted. And then of course you put new plugs and coils in yesterday, so.
Just want to make sure it's reading right. Yeah, so it's reading the tune that's already on there.
So this is, what is it? Oh, PRS tune this car.
Yeah. So I'm going to change map. And you want to do stage 1.
93.
Didn't show one trim too, right?
It doesn't tell me the 93 on here though. It's the only bad thing. So you don't have front mount. That's the standard throttle. So you want aggressive or sport?
Sport. I'm not an aggressive kind of guy there.
Linear throttle, 1M sport. And we have the battery charger hooked up. Yep.
Take that darn plastic off there, it's driving me crazy on the screen.
Better. Not my fingerprints on there though.
Whatever.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We could do.
You gotta think outside the box.
We could do the M3 tomorrow, couldn't we?
Yeah, we can. Of course.
So
Down.
We can start on it tonight.
All right, start it up. Let's see what it sounds
I
like.
turn it off for 15 seconds first.
I want to do the big break.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to do the break.
That's all Mike's been talking about.
Oh
my God.
I got to do a better job of videoing it.
Yeah. Make sure there's a little overlap here.
Okay.
And the top back of the trunk.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh.
Already better. Now press the little button underneath the on your right. Lift up. A little button.
This?
Right there, yeah. It already sounds better. It sounds deeper.
Yeah.
And then we'll get rid of the Acra, and then we'll be good. Yeah, you might want to let it warm up a little bit first. I know. Yeah, that's better. Way better. Now,
That'll sound pretty good on the road, getting on it outside.
now we're all gonna die. We better open the door. All right, this is great. So you got all our check engine lights gone. No more airbag lights or anything. You know, so if I plug the seatbelt in, that'll go off. Brake light off. So we're good.
Most of that noise is coming from the blow off. That like raspy noise is the blow off.
Yeah.
Good morning.
That's cool. So we'll have to go take it for a spin a little later. Much more linear. Yeah, I can already tell. Way better. All right, so here's how much we used. 2 coats. So kind of the difference of knowing what you're doing and not. Put too much on the applicator, it's kind of pointless. So last thing we need to do, put the windshield wiper squirter things back on, but there you go. I'm gonna get the other camera out and show you what it looks like. We'll do a walk around here in a second. All right, car is done. Just to recap, we did PPF removal, then removed the Seacorts UK 3.0, then paint corrected, 2-step, using a combination of Jescar, Meguiar's M101, and microfiber cutting pads, Meguiar's microfiber cutting pads. Then we went and perfect finish with Rupes Yellow, using various Rupes machines. While that was all happening, lots of mechanical stuff went on. We did coils, plugs, factory downpipes back on, reflash back to stock, new battery. What else did we do? Yeah, transmission, diff fluid change, oil change, camber adjustment, spacer install. Man, we got a lot done in a day. Oh yeah, also check out the hubs, they look sick. Let me come on the other side here. But now I've got 10 in the rear, 5 in the front with the camber adjustment. I'm gonna go get a true, full alignment here shortly. Windows, wolves on the windows, wolves on the trim, as you can see here. What else did we do? Headlights, taillights dialed in. So now I've got the exhaust coming this week. Alignment at some point, new charge pipe, new intake. A couple more things, probably tint the windshield. A couple of things in the interior, do and probably Alcantara steering wheel. Let's check out the hubs and give you some ISO here. So this is now painted black, both the hub and the hats. So that's the story. So 1M's home. Unfortunately, the stance is on point, but we're rubbing front and rear, so spacer's got to come off. No dice. But man, I'm telling you, even detuned, it feels way faster. Plugs, coils. I mean, I didn't get on it, but it feels so much more linear. It's much more my style. Before it was just nothing. Massive turbo lag, huge loss of torque, loss of traction, useless.
You'll be able to keep it on the road.
Yeah, I love. Oh man, it feels great. I'm gonna freaking leave it. I mean,
It sounds so good. I was behind you.
We'll see when I was, when I was 2-stepping that lady in front of me. We were doing the little boy racer blow-off valve.
Just let them know you're behind.
I kind of want to take the spacers off and go out. Well, I'll have Mike out here changing them in about 10 minutes.
It'll be done before we know it.
Yeah. So what happens when the force pulls you back, your foot naturally comes off the gas. You have to keep your foot to the floor, foot to the floor.